Usually when I tell people that I grew up in a funeral home, they kind of stop, stare at me funny, and go, "Wait a minute, what did you just say?" And yes, I grew up in a funeral home. Some of my fondest childhood memories involve playing with my sisters in the chapel, hide-and-go-seek in the casket room, and learning how to drive at the funeral home with my dad, usually in a hearse or in a removal vehicle. When you work at a funeral home, you sometimes are on call all the time, 24/7. If you don't have enough staff, you are it for the funeral director. So my dad would go out at all odd hours of the night, and when I got my learner's permit, he would ask me to drive him to death calls, death scenes, the whole 9 yards. I was his driver. And while I drove, he would sleep so that he could catch up on some sleep in between calls. A lot of times that was how I would spend quality time with my dad, was driving him around, or else I wouldn't see him much because he'd be gone working at funerals. But I wouldn't change a thing. I think that sometimes life brings us where we're